This is the screenshot from Lockwood Co that I will be doing a color study of in this video. Over the weekend, I rewatched the first season of Lockwood Co, which is on Netflix. And if you haven't watched it, you should give it a go because it is fantastic. But I do want to warn you that it is one of the many, many TV shows that Netflix has canceled prematurely. I'm still holding out hope that somehow, magically, someone else will pick it up and it'll get a second season. I was aiming to get this done within an hour, and I ended up spending 2 hours, so tried to cut out some of the dead air so this video wasn't obnoxiously long. I'm working in Clip Studio Paint, primarily using the oil paint brush that's a default in there, I believe. And I'm just starting with the background, trying to get the majority color in there, getting in the colors for the window, for the walls. And then I jump into trying to block out the shapes of the characters. Which I was pretty happy with that initial block out. Right about here, I hit the 15-minute mark and stepped away to get a snack. When I came back, I was like, ooh, it's looking good. This was gonna be then followed by me doubting myself every step of the way on the faces. As I start to work on the faces, you can see that they start out a little wonky. It takes a bit for me to get it to where I feel like it's a likeness like the actors, and it feels like a believable human. The characters are in quite a bit of darkness in this shot, especially Lucy, so you can really get away with just adding a few little highlights to kind of suggest that there's hair there and that there's, and that she's got a zipper on her jacket. It doesn't take a lot to make it feel right. You don't want to go heavy-handed here. As I start to do work on Lockwood's face, you can see that I spend a lot of time here. I was getting really frustrated with how it was turning out. I kept repainting things, trying to adjust it ever so slightly, hoping it would be the magic fix. And it's very easy to get hyper-focused on this one little thing, one little part of the painting, and spend way too much time there, and that's probably how I spent 2 hours on this. You learn from these things, you move on, and you take it to the next painting, right? paintings. Here I'm putting in the windowsill in the background. Cut most of this out because it's just me drawing lines. But these little details, even if my lines aren't perfectly straight with each other, help so much in the overall look of a study. I also almost forgot to put in this banister. Over here I'm painting in the idea of a more detailed wall here. It looked like the wallpaper had some reflectivity, had some sort of reflective design on it. So I'm just trying to get a hint of that. Now I'm just adding some blur to the background. And here I'm adding an overlay layer to add in more like a bit of glow from the flashlight and the window in the back. I'm adding another layer here to add more light from the flashlight. It was actually difficult for me to get this screenshot because he turns off the flashlight almost immediately in this shot, but I loved it with the more yellowy orange color of the flashlight, so I had to get it. And here I'm just adding in the specks of the eyes, which adds some life to it. And this is just adding in kind of a dust texture over the light sources. And there you have it, it's done. It took me a lot longer than it took you to watch this video, but I hope you enjoyed it.